Namaste everyone. I welcome each one of you to UDAYA'S classroom. In today's lesson, we are going to talk about the pros of sole proprietorship concern. Pros means advantages or merits. Come, let's get started with the class. The first pros that we have is quick decision making. Since the owner is single owner, the decision making will be very quick and very faster. He need not to wait for someone's approval or someone's interference in his plan and all will not take place in the sole proprietorship concern. So because of this reason, the sole proprietor will get the first mover advantage in the market. How come he will get the first mover advantage? Because if he got any business market opportunity, immediately he can take decision and he can implement in the business. So he will be the first person to take up the or to grab the business opportunity. So he will be playing a good role in the market also. So decision making will be very quick in the sole proprietorship concern. That is one of the pros. And the next pros is confidentiality of information. In the sole proprietorship concern, since he is a single owner, he could be maintaining all the business secrets or any other informations very secretly. So confidentiality will be good in the sole proprietorship concern, and moreover sole proprietorship concern need not to publish its accounts details and all. So that is one of the advantage in the sole proprietorship concern. And the next pros is direct incentive. Incentive means the profits. Nobody is going to share his profits. If he work hard and his abilities are working out well, he will be earning good profit. So directly he will be getting whole profit of the organization. He will be enjoying the company's profit as a single owner. So directly he will be getting the profit. And the next is sense of achievement. Sense of achievement is the next pros, which means the sole proprietor will get the self-accomplishment. Something like I have achieved very big and I have done something very good, something good achievement feeling he will be getting. Sometimes if we work hard and if we get very good result, we will feel so happy, self-satisfaction we will get, right? The same thing will happen for the sole proprietorships, sole proprietors also. Sense of achievement, something achievement feeling or the sense of accomplishment, I have accomplished something, achieved something, like that he'll feel so happy. And the next pros is personal relationship with the stakeholders. Stakeholders means related to the company owner or customers or suppliers, everybody are called as stakeholders. So the personal relationship will be maintained by the sole proprietor directly. If he wanted to communicate with the customers, he will be communicating easily and he will be understanding the market situation and customers, what they are feeling about his business, everything. So direct contact will be there. It will be useful for his business to improve to the next level. So personal relationship with the stakeholders will be one of the pros in the sole proprietorship concern. And the next is ease of formation and closure. Easily we can form since it does not have any legal formalities. There is no legal law. Easily it could be formed and it could be closed as per the proprietor's wish. Okay. So ease of formation and the closure will take place. Certain we have discussed in the features of the sole proprietorship itself. Some businesses alone they have to acquire license. So closure time, that particular license to be surrendered. So other than that, sole proprietorship concern does not have any legal formalities. So it is very easy to start and very easy to close also. So it is a very minimal amount, like capital amount. If we invest a very moderate amount and if we start up a business, it will be good for the business person. But as a single owner, he has to manage everything. Having understood about the pros of sole proprietorship concern, now let's see the cons of sole proprietorship concern. Cons or demerits or disadvantages. The first con is limited resources. The sole proprietorship concern will have very limited resources. sole proprietor depends upon only his own personal savings, because long term loans he cannot acquire from the banks or from the lenders, since he will be having very less assets. He will be getting very less opportunity to get loan or any other money from the lenders and all. So that is one of the disadvantages. His resources would be very less only. So when the resources are very limited, if he wanted to establish his company for the next level, it will be very difficult for him. So that is one of the disadvantage. And the second is limited life of a business concern. So the business concern life would be very limited. So in front of others' eyes, sole proprietor is a single owner. In case of his death or insanity, mentally ill or physical ailment, he cannot continue his business. So limited life. So the life of a business concern would be very limited. That is one of the con. And the third one is unlimited liability. Unlimited liability means as a single owner, he has to bear up all the risk of the company and the debts of the company. If the company has got more debts, if the company is facing loss continuously, he is supposed to repay the debts by selling his personal property. So he has got much unlimited liability in his business, because the financial resources also would be very less. So loans also he cannot acquire for a long term. So that is one of the disadvantage. And the last con that we have is limited managerial ability. We cannot expect single person will possess all the abilities or all the skills, because as a single owner he has to take up all the areas. He has to manage all the areas like a financial area, marketing, purchasing, selling. So it would be a very cumbersome work for a single person to manage everything, right? So it would be very difficult for him. So managerial ability, very rare case single person will possess all these abilities and all these qualities. Sometimes single owner may not possess all these qualities. It would be one of the disadvantage for the sole proprietor. Suppose if he wanted to appoint a good accountant, at least he can reduce his accounting burden, means he has to pay very good salary. Who is excelling in the particular area, if he wanted to appoint, he has to pay salary. Already the financial resources would be very less. He cannot take up that expenses also. So this is one of the biggest disadvantage we can say. Alright, having understood about the pros and cons of the sole proprietorship concern, we'll end up this session today. I'll meet you in the next class. Till then, it's bye from Udaya.